Hello there, what's up? Welcome back. So we are going to check in with the person on your mind and see what they are hiding from you around this time. What are they hiding from you? Ooh. Red lipstick stains and keeping you a secret. So you are living in someone's mind and they are really turned on by you. Okay, this is someone that's been keeping the fantasy about you quite hidden. You may have some sort of connection with them while they are in a relationship and they are hiding it or trying to hide it. This is someone that does not want to know, like, that does not want people to know that they are involved with you. They're keeping you quite like under the wraps. And I do feel like it's because of like some sort of ego, like they may be afraid that more people will be interested in you or you will get other people's attention. So they kind of like ignore your existence or they ignore that you are attractive. Like they're trying to avoid putting you on like the in the spotlight, right? And it's all for selfish reasons is what I am picking up on. What are they hiding? Why are they hiding this? Total drama. And actually, see, exactly, they may feel like if people knew or know that they are into you or that you two are together, that people will create a lot of drama. So there's absolutely someone around them, especially like at least one person around them, that they're trying to hide your existence from because they're afraid of some drama to be evolving. Okay, this could be an ex, this could be like maybe their best friend or their friends. Like they may be afraid that some people will cause some drama if they know that you two are together or you two are like a something. Wow. All right, let's see why is this going on. We've got the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. Okay, so this is someone that you probably have no contact with right now. Four of Swords is indicating that there is some resting going on, some healing going on. But from their end, it looks like the more that you are resting from them, the more that you are focusing on your own healing, the more that their heartbreak and the separation gets to them. This is like a typical like that masculine energy where they walk away or they end the situation immaturely or prematurely and think like, okay, I'm going to live my life and like that bitch is gone, that type of energy. But then eventually when the silence gets longer and you kind of like move on, they start to feel like panic. They start to feel your absence. They start to feel like that they miss you and that they're still heartbroken. And they're trying to analyze this pain. They're constantly trying to analyze what was said, what was done, how you reacted, how you did not react. So they're completely analyzing the fact that this situation ended silently, and the silence took so long that it started to break their heart because there weren't like bad words said. There weren't like big ass arguments. It was just like a silent retreat. Okay, and that's what I feel like. Y'all just like silently retreated without giving like a whole explanation of like, you did this and you did that and I don't like it when you did. No. You were just like, you saw their actions, you saw their behavior. They were acting quite cold and aloof, and you didn't get your expectations met, and you didn't feel the need to really explain that. And now that you have distanced yourself, the longer the distance takes, the more that they realize like, oh shoot, so this was like a breakup. Like I don't feel like they intended that to be a breakup. So this is someone that's still waiting, or like they were expecting that you would kind of like crawl back into their arms and say like, hey, let's make it up. It's like they were waiting patiently. However, they didn't receive your your reconciliation energy here. Okay, the Temperance card is all about reconciliation and trying to mend something, but you didn't do that. So what did you do? King of Cups. Wow, emotionally very much in control. You did not really put your emotions on, wear your emotions on your sleeve. You did show this person that you love them, that you care for them, that you have like deep emotional rooted energy for them. However, you didn't allow their detachment, their aloofness, their, or maybe even like manipulative ways to trigger you. You stood emotionally untriggerable, okay, with that King of Cups. However, you did make it very clear, okay, you made something emotionally very clear. But I feel like what this person gave back to you was like a lot of confusion, a lot of like heavy energy. And you kind of like called them out on it. It's like they were just either treating you as an option, or you felt like you were treated as an option, and you didn't get any source of clarity. The only thing that you received from this individual was like a lot of past baggage, past issues. Like, even if it's energetically, even if they didn't talk about it, they just kept on giving you that heavy energy back in return. And I feel like you were done with playing small. You were done of being the option, because you gave them the ultimate cup. Okay, you got the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. Like, there is no other bigger player here for the cups, right? It's the king. So you were the king to their cups. However, they treated you as like just a random individual. And so you took back your power. You restrained yourself. Like, you took back your power. You took back the control in your own hands. Really bite your tongue, like not really wanting to make things clear. You allowed their imagination to make things clear for them as well. Like, you gave them exactly back what they gave to you. Because the Strength card is definitely saying that you dealt with your own troubles on your own, with your own I want to say hallucinations, but you know what I mean. Like, with your own confusion, you dealt with it on your own. You didn't ask them for any explanation anymore. And this is kind of like triggering them right now. Like, they are expecting you to put your emotions on the line so they know where you stand, but you didn't do that. What's going to happen next year? What's this person going to do? Judgment. And the Four of Wands. That's very positive energies. This is someone that is going to be realizing that they still want to have a chance to rebuild this connection. Okay, the Judgment is going through past mistakes, past issues, really reckoning with one's own soul, and then coming forward with like newfound clarity. This is when people can't run away from it anymore. It's like Spirit just, lets them know very, very, how do I say that? Like, transparency. Okay, there's going to be a very transparent new page coming through for them, which is going to allow them to see things clearly and also wanting to rebuild a firm foundation. This is someone that might be returning home or wanting to come into your home. Like, there is definitely a home loving energy here. 1111. This could be definitely for those that had been living together and this person kind of like disappeared and you didn't do anything. You just like mind your own business and now they want to return back home. Yeah, because I do see here that they are kind of like effed up about you. They're absolutely destroyed about this connection. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, it's like multiplied here. Yeah, look at that. Time is an illusion. So I spoke a lot about illusions, like shattering, like all these illusions. And I do feel like you've done this all by yourself and you've completed like a very heavy emotional chapter on your own. And I feel like for a lot of you, you may have feel like, okay, this is completely over. However, with this card coming through, it says that you may need to give it up to the divine. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to like, exclude anything that is going on, because there could be like something really shifting big time in your life that you did not see coming. And you may need to have more trust in the divine here. Yeah, you have the yin energy. So, absolutely, for a lot of feminines, you are being called to rise up, work together with other feminines, or really embrace your divine feminine energy here. Being empathic, being in control of your emotions, but also don't shut off completely. Okay, like you are still a source of high vibration that you need to kind of like keep on spreading, okay, in a positive way. Okay, so rising up your divine feminine yin energy in order to attract, right? Yin is all about like attracting energy, being receptive, not taking the action, but making sure that whatever is meant for you will come to you in divine timing. And when we get into our yang energy and we kind of like discuss everything, like in a disgusting way, like, no, I never want that, and decision will never happen. Da, 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 da. You are operating out of a false masculine energy and not out of a yin energy where you do invite whatever is meant for you to come to you. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this message resonated. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.